Hey everybody, I'm Todd Bartusek with Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate and the team lead of the All Metro Real Estate Group. So here I am giving the Westside market report for January 2023. I'm really just trying to come out here and let everybody know kind of what's going on with the market. As a lifetime Westside resident, I want to know what's going on, and hopefully you do too. Hopefully you find this information valuable. I'm really just here to be your guys' knowledge broker. So with that being said, so one of the interesting things that I saw from December to January, and that's how I'm doing. I'm going month over month, not year over year. So I'm not looking at January 22 versus January 23 because we've just had some recent, we just had a lot of activity to where I find it more prudent to look at month over month. So that's why I'm looking at December 22 to January 23 stats. So our sales were down in January, and that doesn't surprise me. So these are closed units in January. Doesn't surprise me because a lot of them, that means they sold in either December, possibly even November. So we went from 23 closings in the overall price point of Westside to 16 in January. So that was down about 36%. Again, doesn't totally surprise me. Now, one thing that did kind of surprise me was our sale price actually dropped. So we were at $383,000 basically in December, and we closed on average in January at about $352,500. So that's down about 8%. But what that also tells me is that we had more first-time home buyer type price houses going on the market in November, December. Now, interestingly enough, also as in comparison to the overall Omaha market, and Westside would be included in it because when we do our stats, it's got everything. So the overall Omaha, Sarpy, Bellevue, Papillion, Elkhorn. So that overall average was about $302,000, where Westside is about $352,000. So, Westside is about 15% higher than the overall Omaha market. It's kind of always been that way, but our resale holds really, really strong. So that's great as a prospective home buyer in Westside, and it's also great as a current Westside seller. So again, that was the overall market. Now, I shift over and I'm going to do what I call the first-time home buyer price point. That's up to $300,000. Okay, so we were down there in January also, down from 14 to 11 from December to January. Now our average sale was up about 1.3%, so from 224 to about 227. So not a lot of movement there, but it's good to see it's at least going in the right direction. Now our next price segment would be $300,000 to $600,000. So we had 6 sales in this price point in December. We had 4 in January, and we went from about an average sale price, I should say, of about $488 down to about $470. So we're down about 3.6% there. So really, what's going on there is, again, we had not a lot of activity. We only had 4 that actually sold, and it can take one house, that's either up here or down here to really skew those numbers. And then our luxury market, which is $600,000 plus. December we had 3, which was an average sale price of $913,000. And in January we had 1 sale that closed over $600,000, and that was just shy of $1.3 million. So that kind of skews those numbers. But anyway, so what I'm seeing, just like even in the overall Omaha market, is our days on market are still low. Our inventories ticked back down, our interest rates have ticked back down, but our inventory is really, really low. Look at these stats. We had 11 houses sell one month. We had 16 houses sell another month. Very, very low. And Westside has about 5,000 houses. So our inventory is low. Our interest rates are low. There is demand there. In fact, I just looked here just a little bit ago, and we had 19 total active listings on the market. 7 of those are new construction. So we basically have 12 houses in the entire Westside School District that's not new construction for sale. So if you guys have any questions, if I can be of any service, if you're thinking about, okay, how's my house stack up if I'm thinking about putting it on the market in the next 3 to 6 months? Where am I looking at price-wise? What are the things that I need to be doing? Our spring market has hit early. It's been in the 50s, it's been sunny. That helps to get people out of apartments, out of rentals, and become actual home buyers. And even if they're buying in the first-time home buyer market, well, that creates a trickle up, right? So those people that are leaving the first-time home buyer price market, they got to go into the second houses, right? So that pushes everything along. So it's a great time to be a seller because our inventory is really, really low. And it's also a good time to be a buyer because our interest rates have moved back down. And, like I just said, on average, Westside's houses sell for about 15% more than the overall Omaha market. Because our resale holds really, really strong because of the schools, mature areas with trees, right smack dab in the middle of town. I've been selling a lot of houses that have been from people in West Omaha coming into Westside because they just want to be closer. They want the mature neighborhoods. So we got a lot going for us in Westside. So if you find this information useful, please follow me on my social media and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.